Many thanks for staying tuned. It's still the conversation here on Lagos Television. Our guest this morning will be talking about what he does and what his company stands for. Of course, he is a software engineer, and today he will be telling us all about Wilson Digital Empowerment Foundation. Join us this morning as we welcome Wilson Oluwatomishi Adenuga. Thank you for being here on the program today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, so tell us, what is Wilson Digital Empowerment Foundation all about?
So Wilson Digital Empowerment Foundation is an NGO. We basically are promoting tech inclusion. Basically, we aim to introduce or empower people in residential care homes like orphanages, rehabilitation centers to tech. So that's what we're all about. Basically, technication, we want to empower, we want to train, mentor, and expose them to opportunities in tech.
Why residential homes, and how long have you been at this?
It's a new initiative, something I've had in mind for a while, but I mean, I'm just bringing it forth this period. I feel like they don't have this kind of exposure that other people have, like schools and all those things. So I feel like a lot of people already go to schools and other places to have this talk and have this conversation, but these people in this kind of places probably don't have this opportunity or access, yes, correct, to this kind of thing. So that's why I took it upon myself with my team to expose and give them this kind of access and mentorship opportunity.
Okay, so I mean, you're being specific as to your target audience, and those are those in you know, where you've mentioned talking about care homes, residential care facilities. How many of these facilities do we have in Lagos that you know you took it upon yourself to want to go into empowering those places with tech skills or tech inclusion?
I mean, I feel like we have a lot. I don't know the numbers, but I mean, I feel like we have a lot of orphanages. We have a lot of rehabilitation centers. In Lagos alone, I know we have a lot. I mean, I was opportune to visit one in Oregon a couple of days ago, and the reception was amazing. When I spoke to them about tech, do you use TikTok, do you use WhatsApp? Do you know, like the brains or the things behind how those things are built? And I asked who would like to, I mean, learn all these things. They were eager to learn, and that felt good. Like, oh, I'm doing something right, because it was like, would they even know what I'm talking about, or would they seem interested? But after the speech, they felt really interested, and that gave me, validation that I'm on the right path. So that's just. I mean, I've visited one already. Like I said, it's something I just.
So I mean, that has given you the you know, the conviction that you are on the right step. But you are an NGO. How about funding for you?
So right now it's self-funded because keeping it small. Starting with the one I've visited, so we're going to. They have a computer laboratory already, so we're donating some couple of laptops, and I already spoke to some of my colleagues who would find a time in the schedule to go regularly to train those interested in learning these skills. So for now, it's self-funded from donation from family and friends and some of my colleagues to run it. I mean, in the long run, we're open to investors. So
Okay, are you offering your services free? And you said you visited one very close to us here in Oregon.
Yeah.
Lagos is quite big. What are your future plans to capture those who are not within our vicinity here into your program?
Yes, like I said, we're starting small. We're starting with Lagos State first, and then it's not one-off
Lagos
thing.
is
Yeah,
but I agree. Ikorodu.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a one-off thing. I mean, with the one we're starting currently, it's going to be like a couple of months before we move on to the next facility. So we're not bringing 5, 10 facilities together at once. We're starting with one, would mentor, train, and try to find internship opportunities for them. Then we'll move on to the next one. So it's like a long-term thing. So this one we stayed. We're going to stay with them for a couple of months.
And it's free?
Yeah, it's free. Absolutely
for them,
free.
it's free. But then what are some of the things you'll be teaching the students?
Okay, so I'm a software engineer. I basically do almost everything a software engineer does. So, and then I have other friends who do what I do. So we're going to teach them how to build websites, mobile applications, DevOps, data science, digital marketing. So that's
Coding?
Yeah, coding.
Right.
Yes, so those are things we're going to be teaching them right now. Yeah.
Okay, is it open to other members of a particular community or area who are interested in contributing to the vision of your foundation? How can they come on board?
Yeah, I mean, we're open to volunteers who want to join this initiative to help train these people. And then we're open to companies, maybe after we've done training, we're open to companies willing to take them up for internship opportunities also. Then, like I said, I don't want money from anyone. We don't want money from anyone right now. We want to, I mean, this first one, we want to run it ourselves. And then promote it ourselves and with my team. But probably not enough funding right now. But right now, we would be open to volunteers, software engineers, digital marketers, product managers who would be willing to volunteer their time.
How can they reach you?
I mean, my email address.
Okay, which is?
oluwatomise@gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay, Tumise, just before we let you go, it's quite rare to see a young man like you wanting to impact the society. Others are busy doing all sorts of things, which I wouldn't like to mention here. What actually triggered that inspiration of you?
I feel like, I mean, I used to work in a company where, I mean, all we used to say is inclusion. It used to be financial inclusion. That was what the company was all about. That was where I drew my inspiration from. This is, what we're all about is just inclusion. We're trying as much as possible to make everyone exposed, wherever you are, to tech, right, give you opportunities. I mean, someone mentored me when I was growing up. I studied mechanical engineering. I was through someone's mentorship that I got into tech, and I'm not doing bad currently. So, this is just giving back to the community, basically.
Okay.
All right.
All right, would have to leave it there this morning. Of course, you heard from Oluwatomise and what he's intending to do with his team at ensuring that tech inclusion is also taken to the doorstep of those who are not, you know, who do not have the money to acquire those skills. And he's doing it for now free of charge. So if you'd like to reach out to him, you can also reach out to us and we can connect you with Oluwatomise and his team. Thank you for finding time to be here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll take a quick break. The conversation returns shortly.